Ladies and gentlemen, hello, and you are watching TTV News with some latest events in the province. And now coming to details. Ladies and gentlemen, on September 15, the number of people committee is the official dispatch number 2916 on temporarily not collecting tuition for the first semester, school year 2023-2024, according to resolution number 52 dated July 20, 2023 of the Bronx People Council.
According to the Department of Education and Training for the 2023 and 2024 school year, the People's Council of the Province passed Resolution number 52 regulating tuition fees for public educational institutions from the 2023 to 2024 school year to the 2025 and 2026 school year on the province, on the basis of the floor level of the decree number 81 of the government and equal to the revenue level according to Resolution number 13 of 2021 of the People's Council of the province. However, according to notice number 308 of July the 31st of 2023 of the government office, if tuition fees are collected according to Resolution number 52 of the People's Council right from the beginning of the school year, regulations may be encountered if the government regulates adjust the revenue level and remove the floor level, leading to the need to adjust Resolution number 52 of the People's Council. So while waiting for the Ministry of Education and Training to advise the government to promulgate a decree to replace Decree number 81 and to continue to provide timely support to the pupils, students, and low-income households in difficult circumstances, price stabilization and inflation control contribute to restoring economic development and stabilize the people's lives. Stability in implementing tasks at the beginning of the school year. Therefore, the Department of Education and Training requests the opinion of Provincial People's Committee to temporarily not collect tuition fees for the first semester of the school year 2023 and 2024 for preschool, general education, and regular education establishments, and the Department of Education and Training will continue to advise the Provincial People's Committee to collect tuition fees during the school year when there is an official document from the Ministry of Education and Training or the government to issue decree replacing the decree number 81. And the Provincial People's Committee just issued Plan number 2896 on implementing Directive number 8 of the Prime Minister to strengthen the work of building school culture in the province. The implementation contents include for the team of officials and teachers, build a team of educational managers, teachers, and staff in the direction of standardization, ensuring sufficient quantity and also reasonable structure, improve the quality, especially focusing on improving the political bravery, moral quality, lifestyle, professional concerns, and professional qualification also to meet the increasing requirements of the education. For the students, effectively deploy propaganda measures on building school culture, enhance the spread of examples of the good people and good deeds among the pupils and students, and at the same time criticize behaviors that deviate from ethical and lifestyle standards. Focus on building educational content about traditional cultural values, love for the homeland, and the value of local historical and cultural relics, and enhance appropriate and synchronous solutions in coordination between the school, family, and society. Ensure the promotion of the role and responsibility of the family in educating the students about cultural behaviors. The Provincial People's Committee assigns the Department of Education and Training to preside over and coordinate with the relevant units to implement this plan.
From the beginning of the year until now, the agricultural sector has implemented a series of programs, projects, and schemes to continue promoting agricultural restructuring.
The province agriculture has been restructured towards developing ecological agriculture, modernity, and a circular economy, transforming the structure of crops and livestock, free up resources for the development of production, processing, and consumption of agricultural products. Many solutions and policies to support the development of agricultural production and business, promoting growth and increasing income for the people in rural areas, have been issued and implemented. The policy of low and interest support, production consumption linkage support, fit gap application support, etc., and strive to reach about 108 million Vietnam dong per hectare of cultivated land by 2023, an increase of 2 billion Vietnam dong per hectare compared to 2022. The proportion of rural people using clean water according to national standards will reach 68 million, an increase of 0.2% compared to 2022. The province will also strive to have about 65 communes meet new rural standards by the end of 2023, accounting for 91.5%, and 55 newly improved rural communes accounting for more than 35%. 3 model new rural communes accounting for 4.2%, and 5 district-level units completed the task of building new rural areas also. In August, TayNinhTV issued 6 calls for 6 fruit growing areas with a total area of nearly 55 hectares, including nearly 11 hectares of domestic coast and more than 44 hectares of export coast. Specifically, more than 1 hectare of coastal growing area in Thanh Tân Commune of Thanh Ninh City, 4.5 hectares of Tiaoren growing area in Tân Phong Commune of Tân Biên District, 5 hectares of cassava growing area in Bình Minh Commune of Thanh Ninh City. For the export, there are 2 seedless lemon growing areas of nearly 24 hectares in Tân Biên District exported to the Chinese market. As of August of 2023, TayNinhTV has 106 fruit growing areas that have been granted export codes to China, the United States, Australia, and New Zealand. In addition, we are currently waiting for feedback on the approval of 16 Tiaoren growing area codes with nearly 520 hectares from the General Department of Customs of China. The goal of issuing, managing, and monitoring growing areas that have been granted codes is to ensure the traceability to each garden, specifically recording the types of fertilizers and pesticides used. And on September 16, the program From Heart to Heart of TayNinhTV Radio Television Station coordinated with the youth union of the station, as well as TayNinhTV Company Limited, to organize the program Giving the Moon at Death to more than 200 people at Tân Thanh Primary School, Sai Pi, Tân Hiệp Hamlet, Tân Thanh Commune of Tân Châu District. Participating in the program, the pupils were immersed in the joyful and exciting atmosphere of 4 campus with the prizes organized by the union members and the youth of TayNinhTV Radio Television Station. And on this occasion, TayNinhTV Company Limited and the sponsors also awarded 216 gifts with a total amount of over 50 million Vietnam dong, including 50 special gifts for the children in different circumstances, including the moon case, the catches, etc., and the lights, backpacks, and some school supplies. And on September 16 of 2023, more than 100 people of Tân Đông Private School of Tân Châu District had an interesting trip to Ba Đang Mountain Tourist Area. The activity is called Kindness Journey, Love and Smiles. Here, the children can visit the Ba Đang Mountain together and then take the cable car to the top of the mountain, explore the unique spiritual cultural works, enjoy the food, and participate in cultural exchanging programs. Each pupils also receive a Mid-Autumn Festival kit and Latin gift from the sponsor. And with the enthusiastic guidance of youth union members and staff at the tourist area, they have housed the pupils from remote areas of the Thanh province, especially the Khmer ethnic pupils of Tam Pho Hamlet, has memorable memories in life. And the Kindness Journey program is implemented by the Youth Union of Tân Châu District with the support from Sunworld Ba Đang Mountain and Cycle Travel Phúc An Bakery.
Ladies and gentlemen, take a look over Thursday, September 16-17, the preliminary round of the program Looking for Kid MC Talent, Season 5 of 2023, to play in TayNinhTV, attracting 136 contestants, aged 6 to 15 years old.
This is a very useful and healthy playground for the children with the criteria of fairness, dedication, and professionalism. The Looking for Kids MC Talent Season 5 contest aims to create a useful, healthy, and joyful playground for the teenagers and children in Ho Chi Minh City and also in TayNinhTV province. At the same time, they detect and select pupils and students with the ability to host programs, help them practice confident public speaking skills and skills to handle situations flexibly. Coming to the contest, most of the contestants choose the content introducing outstanding destination of the province, such as Padang Mountain Tourist Area, Kadai Holisea, etc., for specialties of their homeland. In addition, the children also introduce national cultural and historical relics such as the Temple of Literature. Introducing the contents of the Padang Mountain Marathon and the effort to conquer it, I wrote it down on the paper. I asked my parents to edit it and then practice. It felt very happy to be able to stand on the stage and show my best. I really want to get to the semi-finals. At the competition, I present the content of my hometown. The judge also taught me how to hold the microphone, and she said my voice was very good. After 2 days of judging in the province, the representative of the jury of the preliminary round was very surprised by the children's hosting ability and set high expectations for this year's contestants. On the second day as a judge of the competition, I also very surprised with the abilities of the students and pupils in the province because I thought that in such a small province there was no professional MC training center or training center. And if you have any interest in teaching speaking, if you can do like this, it exists for the just jury expectation. And with this year, Thao is confident that the contest will find many very potential elements and they will be definitely go far and go beyond the limit. Participating in the competition on the morning of September the 17th, Vũ Đoàn Phương Phi of Võ Thị Sáu Primary School of the city was the first contestant announced by the jury to reach the semi-finals taking place on September 22nd, and this is one of the most unique performances, with careful investment in both content and image. My feelings are very happy. Next round, I will try to practice my voice and my feeling for the judge. And to keep the contest objective and fair, the organizing committee said it refused to accept sponsorship from businesses and companies that have the contestant participating in the program. The criteria for seasons of looking for the kid MC talents of the season 5 or season 10, I don't leave any signs of what I'm arranging. Because for my children, whatever we do, we always put education first. So when unfortunately we receive some sponsorship from the parents and we are forced to bring that child inside, Thao will not do that. Nor will the radio and television station of the Ninh province. We will also not do it too. And it is a sharing part so that the parents or all the school participating in this program will be assured of fairness as well as healthy playground for the children. This year contest is organized in collaboration between Thao Training and Entertainment Company Limited with Skill Brand and the radio television station with a team of judges including speaker MC Thao, artist Thanh Thúy, actor MC Thanh Văn Hugo, MC Vũ Minh Cường, editor Phan Tony. The total expected prize value is up to 230 million Vietnam dong, including the artifacts and costs, and the final is expected to be held on the evening of November the 12th of 2023 at TayNinhTV radio and television station, broadcast live on all of the station broadcasting platforms.
The audience, the model level 4 housing board supporting group of Vietnam Dong, a styling of the urban management department of the city, has brought positive results, as well received satisfaction and support from the people.
This is also a model with practical significance to recognitions and support for the people with an average living standard and shorten the time to carry out administrative procedures in the fields of renting construction for permits. Based on the people's need during the process of registering for construction permits for households with a good standard of living, they have very good support relationships. But for those with a good standard of living, they have very good support relationship and relatively miserable, have a fair amount of money to build a house, and these people have limited relationships and access. Most of them are the workers who earn about from 200 to 300,000 a day. So to collect enough money, it takes a lot of time and they have to pay the fee for making borrowings. In the past, there were cases where making designs for the people cost from 5 to 10 million Vietnam dong, with affect the people's cost. Based on the needs of the people, the Urban Management Department has discussed solutions and implemented the model support team for borrowing level 4 housings for the people for the symbol of the level 4 housing. Accordingly, during office hours on working day at the city receiving and returning results department, Members of the Level 4 House Drawing Support Team will receive information, free instruction and designs for the simple Level 4 housings for the people, and since the launch of the model until now, the team has provided design support for 17 drawings and instruct for many cases of online application submission. Thereby, it has helped people get housing project drawings that meet construction licensing requirements according to regulations and do not have to waste the time for traveling many times. Today I went to the Urban Management Department to ask for drawings to build a Level 4 house of my house, and thanks to the staff here to help me, I'm very happy and thank you. In addition to support the people with designing the simple Level 4 house drawings for free, members of the Level 4 house drawing support team also guide people to create a service account for the public service online application and online payment also.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.